What's going on, y'all? My name is Amanda Escarcega, and I'm so excited to do this video today because I have not done any kind of baking or cooking video in a long time. And I love nutrition. I love coming up with healthy recipes or replicating other healthy recipes that I find. So I do a lot of cooking, I do a lot of meal prepping, I do a lot of creating in the kitchen since I am in the health and fitness world, and I love taking care of my body, and I take on clients for health and fitness. So I'm always coming up with new, healthy, fun recipes that taste really good. And in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 3 of my personal top favorite protein meals. These meals are very simple, they're easy to make, and they're high in protein. Food needs to taste good, you guys. Food needs to taste good, it needs to be high in protein if we're trying to get these gains, we're trying to maintain our muscle mass. So let's hop into my first recipe, which is the coconut chia pudding recipe. And there's also a scoop of protein powder in there, which makes it high in protein. So let's jump into recipe number 1. So for the first recipe, I'm gonna be doing 3 of these chocolate chia pudding meals or snacks. So I have 3 mason jars. And in each of these mason jars, I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. I got these from Trader Joe's. They are a decent price and they do the job. So we're gonna go with these. Be careful because these seeds fall and they get all over the place, like I just did right now. 2, 3, just getting chia seeds all over the place. 3. And the reason I love chia seeds is that they are a source of protein. So chia seeds are a source of protein. They also have fiber and healthy fats in them. So chia seeds are very healthy for you. Superfood, really good for you. Okay, next we're gonna put 8 ounces of milk into each mason jar. This is a pre-made oat milk that I made. I'm using oat milk, but you can use any kind of plant milk you want or regular milk, just depending on your preference. If you hear my dog in the background, I'm keeping her occupied with bones. Some rib bones my brother actually made. Next, we are going to put a tablespoon of maple syrup. This one is a mix between maple syrup and honey. So whatever your choice or your preference is for a sweetener, I'm gonna use maple syrup. And I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon in each mason jar. Next, I'm gonna put a scoop of protein powder. You can use whichever protein powder you like. I'm using chocolate, obviously, for this particular recipe. So 1 scoop is about 22 grams of protein. I'll put 1 scoop in each one. And since I want this extra chocolatey, just because I love chocolate, I'm gonna put a teaspoon of cacao powder in each one as well. Again, I'm using the Trader Joe's brands. I like Trader Joe's. It's really good. Okay, a little teaspoon each of these. I like putting mint in mine, so I like chocolate chip mint kind of a flavor. So I'm gonna add a couple drops of mint extract in mine. It's not required, but if you like chocolate chip mint kinds of flavors, then I recommend it. So I'm just gonna put a couple of drops, 3 drops. Okay, so now it's time to shake these up and leave them overnight or refrigerated for at least 6 hours. You gotta shake them up really good because the chia seeds get stuck on the bottom. So I definitely recommend actually shaking these maybe 1 more time after they've been sitting in the refrigerator for an hour or 2 if you can, because sometimes those chia seeds can get stuck on the bottom. See, like this, they'll get kind of stuck. So you're gonna make sure that you get those chia seeds unstuck from the bottom. There you go. For this next recipe, we're gonna do chocolate coconut muffins. Super, super good, very easy, and it's gonna make 6. So if you are a family of 1 or 2, this is gonna be perfect because you're gonna have 6 muffins for the week, or you can do 3 and 3 if you're a couple. So very simple. I like simple. I love simple. So to start, we're gonna blend 4 eggs. We're gonna take 4 eggs. We're gonna do all of the wet ingredients first, right? That is the first rule to baking, from what I understand. You do all the wet stuff, you do the dry stuff, and then you blend them together. Okay, so we're gonna do these 4 eggs. I only use the best eggs. I only use free range, great quality eggs where the eggs are nice and orange, because I like high nutrient, high quality eggs. There are our eggs. Okay, next we are going to add 1/3 cup of coconut milk. So Trader Joe's, again, this one's reduced fat. You can get the full fat one if you like, but I like to use the reduced fat one. Shake it up because a lot of the times the fat kind of solidifies on the top of the can, so you want to give it a good shake. I'm going to do 1/3 cup. Okay, next we're going to do some monk fruit. Honestly, there's probably only 1 tablespoon in here, so I'm just going to do whatever I have left in this monk fruit packet. Normally it's 2 tablespoons, but I think I only have 1, yeah. So these are gonna come out a little bit less sweet than normal, which is totally fine. And you can use vanilla extract. I like almond extract, so I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of almond extract. You can use vanilla if you like. And you give this a good whisk. So in a separate bowl, I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of coconut flour. I'm gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it, to be honest. That looks about right. Okay, we're gonna stir this up. You can't forget to spray the muffin pan. Spray these guys. Or you can add butter, whatever you like. Make sure those are nice and greased. Got my dog's hair in there, it's not good. So I'm gonna put all of this in my blender and then be back in a moment so we can pour this into the muffin pan. We're gonna throw these guys in the oven. So we're gonna throw these in the oven for 22 to 25 minutes. Okay, last but definitely not least, I probably have this maybe 5 or 6 times a week. It's normally my go-to dessert after I have dinner, and it will give me that extra protein that I need at the end of the day. So if I look at my macros at the end of the day and I still need about 20 to 25 grams of protein, then this is normally my go-to. So super easy, really, really good. You can change the toppings on it as you like, but I'm gonna show you how I like it. So I start off by using some Greek yogurt. I normally use the non-fat plain yogurt by Chobani. This is normally the one that I like to use. For 3/4 of a cup, it's only 90 calories and it has 16 grams of protein. So we're gonna start off with the base of the Greek yogurt, and then we're gonna add our protein powder. So I use a scale instead of measuring 3/4 of a cup just because I think it's so much easier. So we're gonna start off by using this. Okay, so we're gonna use 170 grams of Greek yogurt. And then I'm gonna add in a scoop of chocolate protein powder. Okay. It's about 20 to 25 grams of protein. And I'm just gonna mix this up. Sometimes I'll do it over the sink just because it can kind of get messy and the protein powder will fly all over the place until it gets really mixed. So I'm doing this super careful. If you want it a little bit thinner, you can add water. I like my Greek yogurt really thick, so I don't add any water usually, unless I put 2 scoops of protein. If I put 2 scoops of protein, I will add a little bit of water, or you can add a little bit of plant milk. So it should look like this. It's pretty thick. And I'll just kind of flatten it out, and I'm gonna top it with some banana, pecans, and some peanut butter. Really good. Take my banana. You can use half a banana or a full banana if you like. The easiest way that I have found to measure out peanut butter is by putting it on the scale and then tarring it so it's at 0, and then whatever amount you take out of the peanut butter jar, it's gonna say negative. So it's a lot easier than putting your spoon in, trying to measure it on the bowl itself. This is so much easier. And again, this is if you're counting your macros. So for me, I count right now. So I'm gonna do 15 grams of peanut butter. You do whatever you like. So it says -15 on my scale right now. So I know I use 15 grams of peanut butter, which is about 100 calories. Add some pecans. I'm gonna put this into the freezer for later because I'm not gonna have this right now. It's gonna be my dessert for tonight. But I do love, love, love this protein meal right here. It's so good. And not for you, okay? Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you try each one of these recipes. They're so, so good. You're not gonna regret it. I will put all of the ingredients and the macros for the recipes down below for you. And before you go, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It helps the algorithm and it also helps the success of my YouTube channel. So please and thank you. And until next time, adios.